Yep. Yeah, it was, and it might have been, but it wasn't showing on OBS. But it is now, so now it can be heard. Wait, why is it not showing up in the showing the game? I don't want to tab out because I know that can cause issues. Because if you tab out too often, OBS decides that it doesn't want to work anymore. Hey, Noli. Alright, so the stream might crash. Don't panic if it does. Why is this? Why is this being the one captured? Oh, I see why. Okay. You're panicking? Okay, good. Alright, you can see the screen. It's not too zoomed in. That's great. Alright, now I can do my YouTube intro. How am I? I'm great. I had pizza, but it was not the best because it was Domino's. But I'm gonna do the YouTube intro, so if I ignore you for a moment, it's fine. Hey guys, it's Jeebins, and welcome to the third attempt of beating Arkham Knight Deathless. My PV is 2 deaths, which is pretty good, but I'm trying to get Deathless. If this run ends up with 1 death, that's not the end of the world. But it's if I get to 2 deaths, then I restart basically, or if it's early enough in the game where I think it's worth a restart. I did one AR challenge off stream because I felt like it, and also you can do that if you do the AR challenges, you can get perk points. You can see your name on stream. Yeah, it's been like that for quite a while. The game. What about the game? Under the Gotham's greatest thing. It said Jeebins under that. It said Noah. Oh yeah, because it's the leaderboard for my friends list. Which means one of okay, yeah.
This is how it happened. This
Gonna be a good
is
Doctor
how
Who
the
day because you're
Batman
feeling a
died.
little overwhelmed. Alright, yeah. I'll try not to go too late for streaming then. No, no skippable cutscene. No.
Thanks. No problem.
I started again.
Oh,
Edit. Shoot her. I can't. I started again editing the Fallen Order Permadeath because I started it and lost all my progress because they wanted me to pay for an update,
No, you know what?
and I didn't want to pay for an update
With a side of
because
bacon.
that's stupid.
Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer.
It,
Oh, and
I'm
if you want some more
it's
coffee,
not
just
unheard of.
shout.
I do. I want to. I'm not gonna make the joke I was gonna make it.
Thought Batman was supposed to be tough.
But you're right.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Don't
Wait
you
there.
love
I'll
blue
have a word.
jokes on our stream? There's something. Also, I can't just open fire on the people in the diner yet. Sure, I can. I have to stop to talk to this dude. There's theories that that guy is Anarchy from Origins. So there's evidence to dispute it. I'm not gonna say what that evidence is because it's spoiler-ish evidence. He's very slow at drawing his gun. But there was an anarchy symbol on the table. Yeah, that's kind of why it's thought to be that person. Anarchy was a villain, I guess, in Arkham Origins, who doesn't show up ever again. He's mentioned in this game because they're like, "Oh, where's that Anarchy kid? He would love this." Although he wouldn't be a kid at this point, because he was like the teenager in or young adult in that. Yes, he is a zombie.
Scum.
The dude at the table, they're not a zombie. It was the fear toxin.
Not enough good people left to stop them. It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city.
Yeah,
Tonight,
it's not a lot of time.
Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
Can't believe you didn't think of adding. I don't know how to say it. I know what you're talking about though. To the playlist for today. Added minute in G. Nice. I'm playing as this version of Batman this time. I don't love it for this game, but it's alright. It's not as scary, you know? But it's a classic book. You really like the original suit in this game? Yeah, the original suit is pretty cool. My favorites are Flashpoint and Batman Beyond suit. The Batman Beyond suit looks so cool in this game. It doesn't look accurate to the show, but it looks cool. There is nothing on your wrist there, Batman. You're hallucinating. You haven't even gotten the fear toxin yet. Oh, my controls decided to be janky. It's gonna make the fear toxin joke. Oh, too late. Stole from you? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And by sorry about that, I mean I'm not at all sorry.
No, please. This ain't your city anymore.
Wait, how did they see me? There's no way they could have seen me. It doesn't matter. But there's no way they knew I was coming.
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman.
Officer Kevin. You know, Kevin was an officer. You murder him? You're really into the murder thing. Batman doesn't murder. And also, why does that random cop deserve to get murdered?
That military vehicle.
What did they do wrong?
Picked up the pursuit. I'm relaying it.
Call off your men, Jim. Golf Oscar 5-6, this is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's 2 days.
Don't know what he did or didn't do. So he's like guilty until proven innocent, right?
Who the hell are these guys? 5-6, pull back now. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
Of course, yeah, that's definitely how we do justice in Gotham.
Please, Batman, you've got to stop them. Don't worry, Jim. He's mine.
I kind of don't like how you don't have the afterburner until after this. It'd be so easy to knock this guy off the road. There's nothing wrong with that way of thinking. Some would disagree with you. Name one. Batman, I think, would disagree with that.
Where's Scarecrow?
He loves that idea. He's a vigilante.
Where is he? I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
Alright, what about Jim Gordon?
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body. Okay, okay. He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear.
He doesn't believe in trials. I'm pretty sure he does.
I'll break the other one.
Given that he's commissioner, the police commissioner. You murdered him already? Ah, I see. You're a murderer. Well, since you're guilty until proven innocent, then you're also guilty for that.
You're not. What?
Although you did just kind of confess to it, so.
I should check the penthouse on the top floor.
Until we get the order to gas her.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Look out!
You find out everyone else is guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, but you confessed to murdering someone, so I feel like
Looks like he's taking a knife and cut chunks out.
you're guilty because you're proven guilty.
I can't say I'm surprised.
You just said you murdered him.
Your security. I've seen trees with faster reflexes.
No, you didn't.
Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
No, I sound crazy. There's literally
That's
evidence.
made things a little more.
You wrote it in chat. It was recorded on screen.
Go, go, go! We got the target, sir.
Why would you kill Jim Gordon? You're the one who said it, not me. I don't know why you do the things you do.
Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving through Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
You didn't see it on the overlay? Well, that means it doesn't exist. Yeah, because it goes away if you type enough. So, you type so it would no longer be seen. Because of object permanence, I need to pay attention and maybe look at the screen while I'm playing the game. Noah, why didn't you remind me? You should have typed exclamation point chat. Also, thank you for the like, James. Why'd you type it twice? Alright, you're good now. You don't need to do it anymore.
Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance!
Alright. Appreciate it.
Simulation activated.
Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage. Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
Why did I tell you about the command and not expect you to use it? You know, that's on me. You're right.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
gymnastics complete.
Simulation complete. Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios.
Yeah,
More
murder.
GCPD
No one was
movement
in
off
the
street.
tanks. It's fine. There's no murder.
Come in, all units.
They're unmanned and also
We have numerous hostile
not
tanks
real
deployed
because
across
they
the
were
city.
in the
Gotham is
augmented
under
reality
attack.
training.
I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Nice side slide. Yeah, that was definitely my intention to do that cool turn. Skate tricks with the Batmobile. Yeah, you know, someone's got to do it. Gotta add a little bit of
Let's hope they were the last.
interesting gameplay in the random driving sections. You'd be such a good Batman. You're literally trying to convince me to murder people now. You'd find 6 days that. You'd be like that when YouTube video ads. Oh, the Batman video, yeah. So what are you talking about?
Nice driving, idiot. He's right there.
Luckily, nothing important's happening right now.
Have you here, Batman? Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
Having good ads makes me think that someone got paid for that one.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman!
You ever
What
turn?
is that thing? You kidding
Welcome
me?
back.
I thought we were under attack.
Civil unrest? There's a...
There's a war zone out there.
Reality of the situation is
Come on. Answer the phone.
Also, like, what are they talking about civil unrest? There are no civilians inside the city except for criminals. I don't kill them, they just get really, really tired after fighting you. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool you can grab this right at the beginning of the game. And also, I was gonna take this.
Hi, diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City.
Screw you.
Damn
You're
bureaucrats.
dead, Jim.
We're on our own. We can handle it, Jim.
When does he say
What's the
that?
latest? We've got incidents cropping up all over the city.
Is it when he goes to the chemicals plant?
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty.
In Titans, there's a cool nightmare episode where Batman snaps and starts just wiping the board clean. Jim is dead. No, Jim is standing right there.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
You allegedly
Don't worry,
murdered
I
him.
have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
I like how murdered is in
I've
quotation
got a skeleton
marks.
crew searching Gotham South and West.
Okay, so I'm gonna help these guys.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Yep, poor bastard. Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip.
Yeah, I'll beat that guy up later. Definitely, no, that's ignorant, allegedly.
Air support saw it turn into
Ah.
some kind of tank.
Definitely didn't mess up that quotes. Okay. That was intentional. Got it.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
I would not skip him a few
It's good
moments.
of you to stay behind.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready.
Yeah, I guess the turning there would have been probably just as fast.
Remnants of Gotham. I have message for you all.
Too bad.
Why can't the Batmobile fly? Because it's a car.
You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared.
Are you gonna play Gotham Knights? Probably eventually. I'm kind of low on gaming funds.
And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in
Oh wait, I need to actually
turn my gaze
talk to this
to
guy.
the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Worst car ever. Because it can't fly?
Really you? What
Pretty
happened here?
lame reason to be the worst car ever. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for, critical strikes. I don't know why I was like, no, that's not the right one. And then I'm gonna put it all into ballistic armor because of the run that never happened.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge.
Remember Monopoly?
I'm going to stop them, and I need to investigate the crime
Yes.
scene for clues.
You mean when we played Monopoly like 2 days ago? My memory hasn't lost deteriorated that much. You won twice. You cheated. I'm pretty sure.
Alfred, I found it.
How you cheat at Monopoly, I don't know. But he definitely did. Not cheat.
Blood test revealed it.
Just like you did not murder Jim Gordon.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect.
Is that
A
70?
wedding ring in the lower intestine.
Is
The
what
inscription reads
70?
Ophelia.
Bat suit? Yeah. 26 matches. You know that like 26 whole people have a ring in their lower intestines? This is the last one. It's in the hip, right?
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent.
You have a ring in your lower intestines? That sounds
The
painful.
victim's name. What's unusual is that they didn't go. I'm heading to the clock tower. See what Oracle's found. On
So we got the rumblies that only human hamsters have an onion ring? I mean, that is makes sense, at least. Not a wedding ring. Also, can you hear the game alright? I never really know how the balance the sound is until afterwards. Yeah? Okay.
You see the look on that cop's face when he turned the corner and saw us? Ha! I think he ran all the way back to GCPD.
Also, like, why isn't Oracle already in the clock tower? Like, where is she? Can't wait to get the upgrade.
Alfred, I found another body. Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six. Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right
Oh,
ventricle.
she's likely somewhere else in the tower. Because there's more than one room.
Clear signs of bone deformation.
You can actually see a computer where she's been talking to the birds of prey
debilitating condition.
In that building.
I've ID'd another person taken from outside.
Hey, can we play some music? Uber driver, sure. Me playing out my tuba. Do you like Veggie Tales? Why do you have a tuba in your with you while driving in the Uber car? Why don't I have a tuba just with you? You know, that's a fair question. You're a tuba major. I know, but that doesn't mean you just carry around a tuba wherever you go. Yeah, it does? Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding what it means to be a tuba major, I guess. I need to fill up on water soon.
The generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne.
You'll text me proof. So you're telling me that you just play this VeggieTales theme in the back of an Uber driver? Not in the back of an Uber driver, in the back of an Uber. What is the vehicle that an Uber driver has is just their vehicle, so it's not exactly like a taxi. You know, if you say, oh, you're in the back of a taxi car, that makes sense. Like an Uber car is a thing.
Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Did you just send me a picture of your tuba as proof? I wasn't questioning that you owned a tuba. Of your trombone. What? Oh, you have a trombone next to me. That was what you were proving. Okay. I thought you were sending me proof that you have a tuba with you wherever you go. So what you're saying is you don't have a tuba wherever you go, but you have some sort of brass instrument wherever you go. That's what I'm hearing. I see the proof. I kind of glanced at my phone, but I didn't open it. So, allegedly, I did not see the proof. I need to see the proof. Is it gonna be like one of those plastic tubas that they give you to practice with? No, it's a real tuba.
Oracle, I've restored power to the
Not a tuba, jump up. I meant that. How else would I know if you're lying and telling the truth? Well, you see, it could be an old picture. So I still don't know if you're lying or not. You'll show it over Discord later? Okay. still doesn't get me pissed, but you know.
We're wasting time. We've got the run of the whole city, and we're stuck up here guarding some antenna.
You get some food. Your friend is telling me so. Alright.
And plan my attack. If that happens, this whole operation. 5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage. In case the bat shows up. If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
Alright.
If you ask me, hey, hear that? Someone's out there. You two, go take a look.
I love how that never works ever again in this game.
I'm taking no chances. Got it, boss. Can't wait to get out there and have some fun. No one's stopping us. 3 more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together.
Well, Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through. Wayne Tech MR. The liquid arm. The suit's compatible. Speaking of which, the new... How's it feel, Mr. Wayne? I've activated the AR training program should you want to run diagnostics or just break it in.
I don't like how when you get the armor, it gets rid of your the suit that is activated. And that you have to exit into the main menu to change it. So I did the tutorials for a couple extra breakpoints. It's weird that the tutorial doesn't show you getting the fear back by silent takedown, using silent takedown.
Simulation activated. Simulation activated.
Why'd they walk all the way over there? Makes it impossible to do the thing. Oh, they're too far away? That's so dumb.
Simulation complete.
Oh, I accidentally started it.
Simulation aborted. Simulation activated.
Okay. And I can do the slow counter.
Simulation activated.
We're gonna hurt you, Batman.
Simulation
That's a pretty easy one. This one's like the easiest tutorial because you just have to silently take down 3 people.
Simulation.
Actually, I don't even think it has to be silent. I think you just have to take down 3 people.
Wonder where I'd be next.
Simulation complete.
And I can do the glide and Batmobile one.
Simulation activated.
I feel like they could have made it less than 6. They should have made it 30 seconds, I think. It just takes forever.
Simulation complete.
And then this one.
Simulation activated. Simulation complete.
Yeah, so like, the tutorials aren't hard. They're not even like most of them don't even have enemies in them. So then I want to do. Do we want to do this right away? I think I'll do armor first. So now I have all the
3
ballistic
gunmen,
armor.
1 hostage. Time to put this suit to the test. The new suit is faster.
Help me! Man, they said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3-armed guys like that. Unbelievable.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. Tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
Oracle,
Okay.
time to find Scarecrow. I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin. The radio and microwave frequencies point to Ace Chemicals. That's where Scarecrow's producing the toxin. Jim, I've traced the fear toxidase chemical. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team there ever since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.
Falcon 5 to control. Riders in Chinatown, over.
Remember, you see Batman, shout and charge him. Never fails. Batman's got a tank? That's cheating.
Any word from inside?
Nothing. We think there's a skeleton crew left in there, but they're not responding, and the facility's...
Oracle, whoever this guy is, he's assembled an army. I need a name.
All right. We've got something here from a black ops team operating in Venezuela. They discovered a hidden training facility housing soldiers bearing the same insignia. There's nothing but speculation on their commander, though. The only thing sources agree on is his name. And
There are 5 soldiers, each one armed and dangerous. Before I can access that terminal, I'll need to take them down.
Lift it up! Scarecrow tells me the reaction is nearly complete. Final evacuation of this facility will begin in T-minus 30 minutes.
So it started. Sure looks like it. This is the part I love. Taking people by surprise. Choppers coming over the horizon, blowing the crap out of the target. How come you're not on one of the choppers then? I ate something bad the other night. It's those damn rations. Still don't feel too hot. That sucks.
It's safe to access the terminal. Let's see if Oracle, I've got the ID code. If I reach a high vantage point, I can use the bat scanner to locate the workers.
okay, I've marked the tallest structure in the area on your map. Try not to fall.
This is perfect. I can release the bat scanner and search for the workers.
I've managed to intercept some radio traffic between Scarecrow and this Arkham Knight. Relaying it to you now.
I had him in my sights. I could have ended it right there.
We have not broken him yet. It will come.
So if I do get spotted during a stealth section, I don't die immediately because I have a bit of
Tonight. Why do you hate him so much?
ballistic armor.
Understand. Your revenge is at hand. This is his last night.
I'll make sure of it.
Any idea who the Arkham Knight is? Sounds like the two of you might have some history.
I've made a lot of enemies.
And of course, the ninjas always show up. That was a close one.
If I use the crane now, it will alert the tanks.
Right.
Are you seeing the spike on the internal router? Eh, don't worry, it's nothing. Just a glitch.
Okay, so it's finally started. Phase 1 is a go. 2, 3, go!
Damn it.
Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
Main gate's open, get ready. We got $1 billion tank headed straight for you.
We've deployed a diamond back to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush him.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units,
Great.
but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
Sir, punch through the armor, just like you said.
He's searching for hostages. Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. They'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of this damn city and lock it down. I want our hands wrapped tight around Gotham's throat within the hour.
It was pleasant.
Thank God you're here.
We're in! Go, go, go! Spread out! Keep your guns aimed on. I love better than
You're safe now.
You don't know the half of it, Batman. Scarecrow, he was...
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours.
It's a bat.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here. Hold tight. I'll get you to Commissioner Gordon.
Master Bruce, there are militia tanks all over the city. Gotham is overrun.
If I don't stop Scarecrow's bomb, there'll be no city to save.
Well, he's like, sit tight. I'll bring you to Commissioner Gordon, and then I leave him in the car without taking him straight there.
Won't be getting anywhere near this city.
Yeah, that doesn't make it up, right? Yeah, that's wrong spot. I'll save the pick for when I get the armor. Or something else.
That's 2 dead workers now. I should have stopped this.
You shouldn't be so hard on Tim. He only wants to help.
Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment.
You think I want him out there in harm's way? I'd rather he stay out of it. But he could help you.
If Robin can't save those people, it will be every bit as dangerous as those bombs. That's 3 dead now. These animals are going to pay.
We'll stop them. We always do, right?
Ground forces, Founders Island is under our control. Watchtowers and checkpoints are fully operational. I want attack units on Viagani now. Give me a drone patrolling every damn back alley.
This is as high as the elevator will go.
So I can't slide through this grate for some reason. So I just have to rip it off. There we go.
It's okay. You're
Too
safe.
late. I heard I've seen.
Jim, I've rescued the 2nd worker. I'm coming to you.
What about Scarecrow?
He's in the...
Okay, so how does he get the car over here without dropping it? So I guess he does drop it because he pulls up this guy and then he brings the car over there.
Alfred.
I saw, Sam. Initial scans indicate that the craft is unmanned and being controlled remotely.
Weapons lock deactivated.
Come on then, hero! Let's see if you can keep up with me! So, you still not lost your touch? Good. That's gonna make this so much more interesting. Nice shooting! I wish I could be in there, but then, you just pulled back. You feel that one? This is the first of many. You haven't won. Tonight, you pay for everything.
Oracle. Scarecrow is preparing the bomb in the central mixing chamber. I need a way in, and I need it now.
I'm working on it, but I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Scarecrow's forces have murdered the other workers.
Bastards.
Take them back to GCPD, but be careful, Jim. There's militia all over Gotham.
What are you...
Oracle, I need that route to Scarecrow. We're running out
I
of
was
time.
trying to
You're not
shoot
gonna
at the
like
wall
this.
before the
There's
cutscene,
only
but
one entrance, and it's been sealed from the inside.
obviously
What
can't
about
do
the
that.
service tunnel?
It runs behind the main wall of the facility. I've sent you the location. What are you going to do?
Improvise.
Is the street team ready? I'm with them now. The asset is a crucial element of my plan. Do not disappoint me. I never disappoint.
What do you think they're planning?
First, we need to focus on stopping Scarecrow. Then I'll deal with the Knight.
Batman, I think I found a weakness in those drone tanks.
You don't
I'll
say.
investigate and report back soon.
You hear that? I think he took out our tank. Are you sure? Maybe our tank took out his tank.
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
I hate that it makes you do this, because you can just destroy the sentry gun.
Follow protocols. Don't let him scare you.
But now, I have to do the fear takedown.
Batman. This is it! All units evacuate the Ace Chemical Facility. I say again, this is the final evacuation order. Anyone left behind will die painfully and afraid. So move it!
I want to go this way. 'Cause yeah, 'cause that's... Right.
Listen up. I just got word that Phase 1 is complete. The back broke his arm! Make this count. I've got one left. Wake up. I'm out. Can't bring you back again. We're gonna make you beg for death.
I thought I had to get already taken out the medic. Apparently not. There we go. Pretty simple.
I've just run a simulation based on the mixing chamber capacity. He's not
So now I can do that.
bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
Fallout will be huge.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
Tonight is the night that Gotham changes forever. The night it becomes a wasteland of nightmares. A forsaken symbol of Batman's failure. A monument to fear.
Keep from over there! Move!
The inventor of a blast that will
need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber. Once I clear the room, I can focus on stopping the explosion.
Batman got it! At the chemical inlet!
That is way too much armor they take with one shot. They take like half your armor in one shot. From full. So.
Blast radius is at 23 miles and rising.
How are we doing? Tube loaded.
Need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here? Gotham is going to pay for what its savior did to me.
Oh, you're too late, Batman. The place is gonna blow.
Yeah, get the hell out of here while you still can.
Tell me what to do. If only you could use the grapple boost indoors to get out quicker.
Alfred.
I heard.
Preparing neutralizing agent.
What are you doing? It's too late. You can't stop it.
I know. I'm not trying to stop it, but I can reduce the blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter. Find her, Alfred.
Neutralizing agent deployed.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
Sir, I urge you to reconsider. Evacuate now. If you're caught in that blast, you will die.
There's no other way, Alfred.
There's always a way, sir. Please.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 25%.
Where is she, Alfred?
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
She was aware of the risks, Master Bruce. She'll be as angry as you are that she's allowed this to happen. Sir, listen to me. Don't you see? This is what he wants. Without you, Gotham will be at his mercy. You cannot let him win.
This one to follow that one.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius reduced by 50%.
I'm monitoring that facility. You're out of time. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you, you must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened. Save yourself before it's too late.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Neutralizing agent deployed. Blast radius increased by 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
When I first played this, I thought I messed this part up. Like I was there too long.
Great. How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner.
the hell is this place?
What do you
Oh,
want?
oh, don't tell me.
Miss me already, Vat? Oh, it's you, Commissioner.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. Requests.
Batman. I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this. What is this place? Who are these?
First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you're safe. Oh, Bats, I missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a neighbor.
Alfred.
Oh, thank... Good...
Might as well drive back
Analyze
because I
the
need
militia
the
forces,
car there.
troop deployments, equipment, movements. I want to know exactly what I'm up against.
I'll perform a full analysis of the occupying forces and report back. Rattler down!
You might fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. There's something different about you. You're afraid. You've always buried your fears. Locked them away deep in your subconscious, hidden. But something is gnawing away at the surface of your mind. Something even you can't control. The cracks are forming as it pushes its way to the surface. I can almost taste it.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when you tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. And it's all your fault. This is going to be
Gotta go.
I don't know why it was letting me talk to him. It was like pushing me back. I think I was running into
Jim, I
Joker.
need you to stay focused. It's dangerous out there. Drive slow and let me deal with any trouble.
Why did I let this happen?
There's no way you could have predicted this, Jim.
It's my job to predict it as a cop and a father. The whole thing's gone down on my watch. Up ahead, we got company. Who are they?
Melissa,
Pursuing forces, this is Arkham Knight. Your priority is to apprehend Commissioner Gordon. I say again, your priority is to apprehend the Commissioner. I want him alive. Let nothing stand in your way.
it's too dangerous, Jim.
I love how
Batmobile.
they
I'll
were
take you to
knocked
the
out
compound.
before he even had a chance to finish his dialogue.
Just get us there in one piece, Batman. We're running out of time.
What have you got, Alfred?
I've set the Bat computer to analyze militia presence across the 3 islands and provide you with a real-time representation of the occupation's strength in each zone. As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily occupied, with a substantial drone ground force controlling the roads. Founders Island is the militia stronghold, protected by long-range radars and a missile launcher. I'd recommend keeping the Batmobile away from there for the time being. The remaining drone forces on Bleak Island have been redeployed to protect the clock tower, so expect significant resistance.
Thanks, Alfred. I'm heading there now.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir?
Extract the squads down. Take control of the clock tower drones. He's coming.
Switching to manual control. I'll stop him, sir.
Jim, clock tower's surrounded. I'll clear the area. Let you know when it's safe to head inside.
You're losing drones, Sergeant.
The movement on that thing, it's difficult to get a lock. We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool.
Drone down.
I only see 5 drones online.
He's using high-caliber rounds. Titanium tipped? Maybe tungsten carbide. Is that what I think it is?
Batman, step on it!
They like a random thug drove into the middle of a tank battle. They're like, oh no, we are not here. We should not be here.
I'll let you know when the area is secure.
I'm not just sitting here while you go after those bastards.
Yes, you are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I'll be in touch the minute I'm done.
The second. Clock tower unit, Batman knows we have his ally and he's coming for you. Hold him off. You can do this, man. I'm gonna tell you how.
See that? More for the armor.
What is that thing? A car? Tank?
You think the Bat's inside?
If he is, there's no way he's getting out.
What if he bailed already? He could be sneaking up on us right now.
I'm going nowhere until we take out this freaking bat tank.
If he was in there, don't you think he'd fire back? It's a decoy, man, I'm telling you.
Where the hell's our ground support?
He took them all out, every one of them, and now he's coming for us.
Quit complaining and keep a lookout. When he shows, we've got to be ready. You have...
I don't know what happened to my smoke bomb, but I didn't have it.
I need cover. Who's that? Doc, help this guy. He's down. Out of my way.
Jim, the area's secure. Meet me in the clock.
I'm impressed. Your tricks don't stay new for long, Batman.
Colleen? Is that you again?
Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess. Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway. The night's still young.
I need to find a way to track Oracle before I leave.
I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building.
Right. This one.
That's the Arkham Knight. He's got Barbara. There. That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her.
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet. Poor old
Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred,
Sir?
they knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
I've got Oracle,
Alfred.
just gotta find it. Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
Drone feed offline.
Get back!
Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay.
Multiple drones offline. What the hell was that?
The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Then
They've had that for a while.
Drone offline.
I feel like they should have done that.
There's more where that came from.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
you think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Mirgani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt.
Okay, so I only have one purple. Have to save it for now. Early on, stealth sections is harder because you don't have as many tools.
The station's crawling with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
Me, with the shot. Good. We're gonna need it. You think he's coming? I know he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. Got the drone. He's not catching us up. Checking on man down. Our drone controller's not responding. We should check it out. Guy's out cold. We lost him! Start checking for men down! Leave it! We need to look out for ourselves!
Keep an eye on those ledges. He could be hanging there just waiting for you to walk by.
You heard what he said! I'm gonna check on this guy that Bat took out. Let's be quick. I need help here! Where is he? Keep looking!
It didn't die. Good advice. Oh, you have a 10? Welcome back. No, wait, I wasn't paying attention to chat. If that was a while ago,
I
I'm
can use
sorry.
their uplink terminal.
I was kind of zoned out.
To lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement.
I think that the better advice would be to die in the video game, actually. No, I don't think that's great advice.
Alfred,
For Permadeath. The most death challenge in video games. I feel like that would just, you would get nowhere. Be so good at that.
You confuse me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
But no, I don't think this is the most death challenge. I feel like the deaths play this video PSN game. Media Maker.
That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler.
Is it a game just about dying?
Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You
Seems morbid.
I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempt.
It's interesting they consider side missions canon. Not all games do. They don't usually mention them in sequels. Life is a game about dying. That is one way of looking at it. That was more nihilistic than I usually do. That was a little like, huh. You know you can see Zaz in this game? Oh yeah, I forgot I gave her an outfit.
Both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got
I actually really like this outfit.
But first, let me introduce my beautiful beautiful assistance.
You want to see Zaz? Yeah, and you're viewing the footage to see where Oracle went when she got kidnapped. You can see Zaz just like in the corner of one of the screens. He's not like he doesn't have a side mission or anything like that.
What a pair you make. Together you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy it.
Here you go.
Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things. No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom!
This guy's a real Dr. Seuss.
Well, don't just stand there, Dark Knight. Take that rocket-fueled roadster of yours and make your way to the Cauldron Train Yard. My first test is waiting.
Yeah, that's not happening. They're too out of the way, and I feel like dying in them could be considered death, and I'm not good at racing.
Sir, I've regained control.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped?
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
With a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Gotham.
Alfred, we can edit them.
Half of her already.
I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago.
If it was only used once, then we should have a match. Yet, they match you with 24 potential matches.
At some point, titanium screws have been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name... That's 3 victims. I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Yeah, might as well, these guys out.
Look at all the construction work. No economic downturn here. Defend yourself!
Wow, this is... That guy just got launched off the side of a building. Yet Batman doesn't kill. Sure. I murdered that man. He's dead. There's no doubt about that. Murder. There you go. No, there's your murder that you so desperately wanted.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
I saw a video where they were reading a Dr. Seuss book, but they were rapping to it. It was pretty good.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
definitely sprouts from the original video of the teacher who was doing it. Or someone started beatboxing while they were reading Dr. Seuss, which like I wonder why they were reading Dr. Seuss because the class they were reading to was clearly a high schoolers class. So like, why were they reading Dr. Seuss? Like, I know Dr. Seuss isn't explicitly for kids, but it's mostly. Dr. Seuss only wrote the most adult books ever. Right. Well, he did have that one that was kind of racist, but... I wouldn't say that was meant for adults. See, adult content. Sure. Yeah, they do that all by themselves. Like with money? Cause like Batman could pay for it. Financially. Why are they calling them mama drones? It seems a little weird. They also have the Rattler. I think it's meant to be Rattler. That sounds like Rattler.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead.
My army is no such pack of cowards.
Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely. The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body.
Again, I find it a little bit odd that they just left
Traces of
the
pepper
driver
spray
there.
on the right side of the driver's face.
Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash.
If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened. Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got
This
out.
is kind of how they do it.
To examine
The
recent
detective
structures,
scenes in
pinpoint where she landed.
the Batman. It's kind of, he like looks at the crime scene, like plays out how it could have gone, end up the way it is.
Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
Yeah, you can't just scan where you know it is. You have to have viewed the footage of her throwing it to the side.
Mr. Wei?
What?
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gamby store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
Where are the others? What have you done with them? Your concern is admirable, but if I were you, I'd do a bit more worrying about yourself. I don't know if you figured it out yet, but this don't end well for you.
As you wish.
Gonna be.
I'm impressed, but you have more to learn. Give me a sign when you are ready.
Sir, I've captured.
Yeah, so I can now do this. And then let me check. Okay.
The bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
Grab this one. So it's like
There's
right
a
there.
firefighter being held hostage in Grand Avenue. His captor
Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember?
And I can do this.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Alfred, I found a...
Weird that it wasn't letting me.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive.
Quite distinctive. There's almost 4,000 people who it could possibly be. What am I missing?
The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. Oh, there it is. Very small.
There's a bullet lodged deep in
It's
the
funny,
upper
yeah, it's
bicep.
pretty funny.
This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle.
I
It
thought
hasn't been
if I
manufactured
shared
in
it,
over a
you see,
decade.
you'd have some more reason why
Alfred,
to
have I
explain
did
it.
Have you found anything
Like,
linking?
actually, they have a magical equipment. Or more than 12 arrows, probably.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause
Magic
for this
pivots don't
transformation. His lab
exist.
might
That
hold
would
the
be
answer.
silly.
Proceed with
Oh,
caution, sir. The
right.
creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
In case those of you who are wondering what we're talking about the Lord of the Rings. At least not in the context of infinite arrows. Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe arrows would come back to you. Like Mjolnir. But with, like, a bow and arrow. So they shoot an arrow and it returns into the quiver after a while. Or, not necessarily like Mjolnir, but more like, Riptide.
Control Falcon 4, hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crews.
That would be stupidly dangerous. Right. Like a boomerang? No, not like a boomerang. Like Riptide. I just believe that I meant like a boomerang. Funny idiot. Yeah, they shoot an arrow, it shoots.
Your truck was
And then,
attacked.
like, it comes
You
back
and the rest of your crew
hits
were taken
them.
hostage by rioters.
It's over, Batman. It really shoots you back. Yeah, probably not a good. I didn't know.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Maybe he's just metahuman. Like Ivy, who's like the only metahuman in Batman's Rogue Gallery, except maybe Catwoman. I don't know if Catwoman is meant to be superhuman in this game, but she is in the comics. She has like luck-based powers, I think. Was that Black Cat? I think either one can. They basically have the same powers.
There's a computer.
Maybe it contains some answers.
This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research. Mixing his DNA with a vampire.
I saw a
That was
thing that
never
was
going to
like
end well.
comparing.
If
It
this
was like
takes
who would
Drew's
win in a
farm,
fight,
I may be able to
Catwoman
create an
and
antidote
or
to his
Black
condition.
Cat. And someone in the comments
I
was like,
need
as
to
a
isolate
rule,
the Man-Bat signature and remove it from
superhumans
Langstrom's
will
DNA.
typically beat humans, except for Batman. I'm like, that's just dumb. That Batman can be able to beat literally anyone. Boomerang Arrow would definitely win the fight. Yes. What if it was like somewhat like the Green Arrow with a Boomerang Arrow versus Captain Boomerang? What kind of villain is Captain Boomerang? Like, who is he supposed to be for? Is he the Flash villain? Because he's a kind of lame one if that's the case. It's like we have the fastest man alive who can like think at super speed versus some dude with a boomerang.
I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine. Alfred.
I know he is a DC character. He was in Lego Batman 2.
His wife.
He was in the
Your
show The
parents.
Flash.
What is it
I
about
thought he
dead
was a little
relatives
lame.
that turned you into a giant
Of
rodent?
an enemy, even in that. For one episode. I think they made a second version of him. So he's actually in 2 episodes. Because, like, lately they've just been redoing some of their villains that they didn't do very well the first time around.
The Arkham Knight security protocol. We should be
Like, they did another version of the Turtle called Turtle 2, which is just like the Ratcatcher 2. And you know what I'm thinking? That too many villains have just the same name and then 2. Like, just get your own name. Or, alternatively, have the name be like a more of a title, like The Flash. Yeah, we can do this.
Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
I didn't want to do that one because it's a little bit dangerous, but it's not the worst side mission. There's more dangerous side missions than that.
Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever.
I gotta just go in with the homies. And his homies happen to be criminals. Yeah, that was not at all hard to dodge. Like, it was so far ahead of me that I was just like, yeah, just don't fly at all. Good job, dude. I think it's interesting that Firefly is only in Origins and Night. There's an Easter egg to him in Arkham Asylum. It's a riddle. I don't know if there's one in City. I haven't like looked through the riddles of City in a long time.
Don't be afraid, Batman. Embrace the pain.
Yeah, unlike you, Firefly, I'm not a masochist. But this is a lame side mission as well. Like, this is probably my least favorite side mission in this game. Not because it's, like, difficult or anything like that. It's just kind of boring. Like, Firefly burns some building. You put out the fire, you chase him, you punch him a bunch of times in the face, and then you do that, like, 3 times. It's pretty big. But you get 2 pick points every time you do it, so I guess it's not that big.
Shut up about it. You screamed too if you thought you saw the bat.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Is still caught up on the boomerang era.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies tonight. Excellent choice. I'll prepare it right away. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I'm everywhere.
You've got contact. Heavy contact. Outside the tunnel. Suggest immediate exfil, sir.
No! I'm not getting
Diamond back down. Rattler offline.
Down.
Status update.
Remember the
I'm
silence?
at the tunnel entrance. Cash,
No,
the Arkham Knight's
that's the
drone
point.
deployment has been wiped out. Your men can
Ah.
resume patrols on Miyagani.
Yeah, maybe they are.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
That is a really cool episode. The first 2 episodes.
How very near.
Probably the creepiest starter villains
Didn't tell him.
we've
After
gotten to so
Jimbo's
far.
hysterical overreaction.
Yep.
Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place.
You like Dalton? He's kind of cool. Reminds me of when they had Jack, Captain Jack, on team.
They're star-crossed, Patsy.
They could have like had him there
They're being torn apart thanks to your
for that. I feel instead of some random FBI guy.
Barbara's kidnapped, and
But I'm not
face it,
complaining.
probably dead. Your
There
life
is
alone
everybody,
will wonder
and
about it,
I
and
am up here being ridiculously clever. Nobody's around to admire it.
Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day.
That is a good line.
Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind?
Did you see the meme I sent you, Noah, earlier about the actress who plays Azula? And someone was like, Azula should have had a redemption arc. And the actress who played her responds, maybe I like being evil. It's kind of... I did get busy, couldn't respond, but thought it was hilarious. No, this is just leather, and not leather cloth. This is a cloth outfit.
You're good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara.
Batman just has a Halloween costume this year.
Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with my city.
Which is funny, because it's Halloween in the game. Maybe in real life. You don't know those on YouTube what time this is. It could be Halloween, it could be 4th of July. You never know.
Just me and you.
Okay. Haha, loser. They say annihilate him. Not exactly what I was planning. Except I haven't brought a tank to the fist fight yet. I brought a tank to a gunfight when I didn't have any guns. Not to a fist fight.
Doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. A supervillain with a bullet in his stomach and a handful of tanks to stop Batman.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see
This calls for a celebration.
Orgnid? Orgnid? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? And how did you find me? Oh, that's right. Can't hear me. Gons. Mic a bit low. Really? Because OBS is saying it's fine. I guess I could just turn it up more. But maybe all sounds are low compared to other streams. Anyway, I'm gonna repeat a shout out. No, I'm not using the mic on the headset. I'm using a mic. This mic. Hardly hear me. Noah says he can hear me just fine. Alright, well, when I go back into the game, because I tabbed out, it might crash the stream. So, don't panic if that happens. Okay, it's good. It's happened on more than one occasion. So I was just making sure that wouldn't happen. Murdered the stream. Yeah, Noah here is really into murder right now. I'm guessing, Gons, you directed this raid? Failed this time, yeah. Noah, that's what's been happening. No. Well, you just so happened to be in the raid, because my OBS tells me that you're a raider. Which I like that feature. I didn't see what game they were playing though. It was in the shout out, but I didn't look because I'm not good at paying attention. Wow, that was a weird takedown. They had like half health left and they got knocked out.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
But you can't skip this one.
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You played Small Land Co-op? I have not heard of that game. Also, welcome in, Raiders. I got so distracted. But if you don't know me, I'm Jeebins. I play a variety of games. I do challenge runs, Permadeath, that sort of thing. Big 7 Days to Die game too. Nice. Oh, and it's a new survival game. Oh, when? I see. I can't run this guy's head over. It's very sad. Won't let me.
He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's going to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Please, God, no. No, not again. Please, God, stop.
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks
I
distribute.
feel like if someone's got a tank or a car running over your face to interrogate you, you shouldn't leave out information. I saw this video once where it was comparing Spider-Man and Batman with interrogation techniques. And it shows that interrogation scene. And then it shows Spider-Man interrogation scene, where he doesn't even say a word, he just slowly crawls towards somebody. And they tell them everything. I need to get armor for the tank and the Batmobile.
Kingston unit offline.
Let's see what Nightwing's got on North refrigeration. If I find Penguin, I'll find the Arkham Knight.
Indeed, sir. Master Grayson confirmed he'll meet you on the building overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Got it. This is where I get the disruptor, which is super useful.
I can disable enemy weapons using Disruptor's sabotage ammo. I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely. The crate's electrified now. Anyone trying to resupply is in for a shock. That disabled the firearm. If I use the Disruptor again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone nearby.
Me holding a grudge.
Equipment sabotaged. Time to introduce myself.
And the guy still is in. Who said he got big guy? They're not here.
Let's see.
Like, it sounded from far away, but the guy was right. The only other guy that was in the vicinity was right there.
The vehicle and follow it across Gotham. Now I just need to give them a little motivation to lead me back to their hideout.
What did you forget? No, no, no! It's Batman! Get the hell out of here!
Subtlety works. Every time. If I stick to the rooftops, I'll be
Kill
able
him.
to follow them right back to
You
Penguin's
can't
weapons
kill
cache.
people, no.
The vehicle tracker will remain
Except
locked.
that one guy who I threw off the side of the
As
building.
long as I keep the target in view and within range.
What the hell are you doing? Are you trying to kill us?
But I don't think that was a feature. I think that was a bug.
Where are we going?
Or an oversight.
Are you stupid? That'll lead him right back to Cobblepot. So what do I do? Just keep driving. Maybe we can lose him.
So happy that you're a mod.
You see him?
You're doing a great job.
Okay, okay, I can't see him. You think we lost him? How do I know? Keep looking. We gotta be sure before we
Do I have the no backseating tag on? I can't remember if I put that on or not. That wasn't a passive aggressive stop telling me to kill people. It's just an actual question.
Thank God. Head back to the hideout before he finds us again. We did it! We actually did it! Screw Batman. He's overrated. Couldn't even keep up with this in this piece of crap.
Batman. Let's say that I've lost it. I lost my touch. But at least take him out to. Oh, saying screw Batman. Saying that to face. Ha!
Anyone follow you?
Batman tried, but we scared him off.
Yeah, right. Get your ass in there. The boss wants to talk. He said don't be late.
The roof is heavily protected. This must be Penguin's hideout.
Still, I'd rather work for Two-Face than Scarecrow. That guy scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, I heard he's done something to his face. Something nasty.
My plan is to stay as far away from Scarecrow as I can. I suggest you do the same. So what do you think he did to his face?
Oh, Scarecrow.
Oh! What the hell? Did not see that there.
Let's see how he likes a thermobaric charge.
3, 2, 1.
Over here!
I used to be able to. Not used to, you are able to silently take down people before they're able to say anything. To be able to get around them catching you. It just didn't let me do that. Ads.
Nothing I can do for you. Don't worry, I'll get the bastard.
The roof was heavily protected. This must be the
No,
way
wait a
inside.
minute. Out of water.
Come on, dude.
What do we do about the bat? Batman? Don't worry about Batman. He's about to become extinct. Yeah, we lost him. He's nothing. You see, I told you. He couldn't even keep up with you two in a crappy little truck. He's overrated.
Shh. This is gonna be great. He doesn't even know you're here. Come on.
The Arkham Knight, Barbara Gordon. Tell me where they are.
So that's who we had. The commissioner's little girl.
I'll break every bone in your body, Cobblepot.
They were going to see some geezer called Simon Stagg. I think he runs a pharmaceutical company or something.
Do not lie to me.
I'm not, I swear. They said he's about to leave Gotham. Those airships over the West River, it belonged to him.
Put him down! We'll shoot.
Won't do you any good. Scarecrow's gonna break you. You are going down, Batman.
Hold him steady, fellas. I've been working on my swing. Watch and learn. Gonna knock his head right out of the...
This is you handling it, right? Now, don't worry. You can thank me later.
You're finished.
What are you waiting for?
You're staying down.
Gonna make you
let me help.
That stealth section outside was a little bad, but I didn't notice a thing there. The
Do you believe that accent?
turret.
He only puts it on to sound scary. Please, what are you doing? Bats? Come on! Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want your laundry done? I'll do it. Help out, Alfred. You got it. I wouldn't like to be that.
Yeah, so now I got that, and then I can put one into the Batmobile on there.
Alfred, find out everything you can about Simon Stagg.
The pharmaceutical magnate? Of course, sir.
Oh, wait. Didn't actually use the building.
Now, what have we got here? A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps.
I need to find somewhere I can get a clear shot to take out the militia ambush.
Did we get him? I don't know. I think so. Go and check. Find the body. No. You go. But you said you'd hit him. Oh, I made a mistake. It was definitely you. You're the sniper. I'm more of a close-range fighter. Since when? Since now. So what? We just wait and see what happens? He's probably dead anyway. Of course he is. Professional. Killing you.
Right?
Sir, Stagg's airships have been hooked and tethered. We're reeling him in.
Yeah, I can grab one of these.
A citywide scan has picked up one of the militia APCs. I am relaying its location to you now, sir. Who are we guarding?
Scarecrow. The boss wants to come aboard.
Batman's in pursuit. I need help. Send support teams on my position. Hold on. Take me down. I'm taking you with me. He just took out another one. Just two of you left. Enemy engaging. Taking enemy. Taking fire. Help me. Lost the APC. All units retreat.
Cash, I've taken out one of the militia's APCs. I need the driver picked up and taken back to GCPD.
I'll get someone on it, Batman.
Yeah, I can just.
How long
a bit aggressive, but okay.
Batman's an improviser. Arkham Knight won't know what hit him. Okay, fine, whatever.
I'll destroy you, Bat!
I like how you can jump off walls in battle. Like, it's also automatic. This is not a good plan, because I know that there's tanks on the other side of this wall.
All around units, hold the checkpoint down. All fire position. Batman's bringing the fight.
Why'd we bring all these civvies in on the op? That riddle guy, the Brit, wild cards, all of them.
Alright, it was nice to meet you. Take it easy and go to soon. Alright, yeah, thanks again for the raid. And I'll try to check out your stream sometime.
I thought they shut that place down.
But yeah, have a good night.
Look who's on top of the game.
Oh, and thank you for the follow. Where is this dude?
Alpha targets on Perdition Bridge.
They're not getting me. I'll try to grab this guy. But I saw him. Pretty sure there's a way to get over there early, but I don't know what it is.
Batman's gone. I've lost him.
They get the tank over here early. Alright, so we're close to fully leveling up armor for everything.
I tell you, this is the sweeter gig than sweeping for IEDs in Kurok, that's for sure.
The militia have captured Stag's.
Can you imagine Stag's face when we harpooned him? Yeah, I bet he thought he was safe in that airship. Who flies around in an airship, for crying out loud? It wasn't exactly a tricky shot. What's he even doing in Gotham anyway? He knew what was going down. Everyone in the city knew. He probably saw some profit in sticking around. Just another stinking rich parasite.
I had like half of them take it out. He's like, cheap shot.
I teach you every move he's got, and you still don't see him coming. Pathetic.
Okay, I've taken out the militia. Now to disable the tower.
Show him we own the skies.
We keep hitting Batman's car. Each time he fights, we learn a little bit more. That's how we beat him.
There's a service hatch on top of the airship. I can use the remote hacking device to get in.
Okay, so we're probably gonna go a little bit longer and call it for the night.
I can see why you like it up here, Bat.
Actually, no, I'm kind of tired. And I feel like I could easily make a mistake. So, we'll call it there. What the hell? What is this? Oh, because it was saving. Let's do that. Hopefully that doesn't cause issues. But we're gonna find someone to raid. Person I was looking on is no longer live. You know, we haven't raided Ravion in a while, so we'll raid her. They're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think that's actually what they're playing. I know sometimes Pokemon streamers will put that in the as a category, but they'll not actually be playing that game. And there's a big command. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing a just chatting / power wash stream with Ethan, and then later in the stream, Axel. So tune in for that, I guess. YouTube videos will be out shortly, so check out the YouTube. There's already videos from previous streams, like a while back streams, but like I've gone back into editing it, so there should be more uploads coming soon. I have 4 ready to go, but I want to have another one before I put them all out. So, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. It doesn't crash. So we're gonna pretty much pick up where we left off the other day. A bit of, I guess, not warning. Full disclosure, I guess, is I did a couple of the AR challenges. I mean, obviously the tutorials I did on stream, but off stream I did a bit of the challenges here. I didn't do challenges that were endless, like Ice Big Lounges. Technically Ice Big Lounges is endless, but it might as well be. Or like all these ones down here, because it can only end in death, except this one. And then I did one endless one, but it's not actually endless. It just, there's a timer, and every time you take somebody out, the timer gets added to. So what I did is I just took 20 people out and then sat around for a while. It was technically off stream, so I don't have proof that I did any of this deathless. But even if I didn't do it deathless, I think AR challenges don't really count. as part of the main game. I really just did it to have the extra play points. I don't know if that would be considered cheating. I don't think it is, because that is a feature in the game, and I wouldn't count AR challenges. Similar, even like less real than Scarecrow's world in Arkham Asylum, because you don't actually there's no actual enemies there. It's all augmented reality. So that's my reasoning for it, but it just gives me like 13 upgrade points, which is really helpful. I'm gonna check to make sure I have my armors fully upgraded, which I think I do. Oh, except for this one. And then I'll go with this, and then who knows? This could be helpful. At this point, like, we're close to like where I would had my upgrades the first time. I do want to get this, so I actually might just save points. So like even like the 13 I had only gave me a couple perks, so it doesn't put me too far ahead of where I would have been. Just like it helps a little bit. The reason I did it off stream is one, I was like, oh, I'm gonna practice some Batman, and then I was like, oh wait, there's AR challenges here. I don't count those as like if I died, I wouldn't count that because augmented reality. Welcome in, barbecue chicken pizza the second. How you doing?
There's a service hatch on top of the airship. I can use the remote hacking device to get in.
You good? Nice. I'm guessing you're a fan of Batman? What's up, Permadeath? It's basically if I die, I reset the game. Although the way I'm doing it is if I reach the number of deaths that the last run I did had, I'll reset then. Which my last run I completed with only dying twice. So if I die more than once, I'll reset. The ultimate goal is to actually do it without dying. You're a massive fan of Batman? Nice. Can I slide through this? I cannot. Sometimes you can't slide through them. I don't really know why.
Look who's
Thank you
on
for the
top of
follow.
the game.
I appreciate it.
Those soldiers are using an unmanned drone.
Hydrate.
If I can download, I've got the codes. I can turn that drone against them.
And thank you for the first.
It's locked
Oh, yeah.
electronically.
Yeah.
If I can find the control panel, I should be able to override it with the remote hacking device.
The remote hacking device is pretty useful. Cause in like stealth sections.
I see you have found your way in, sir.
I should now have full rotational control of the airship's stability system. However, the hacking device will only work within a certain range of any control terminal.
Posture check. Now, that one doesn't get redeemed as much, but I always appreciate it because my posture is not great. Those channel points, they are pretty cool. I like how they can like make a stream feel unique. There's one thing I like about Twitch over YouTube, because I don't think YouTube has something like that. Mr. Village Trophy? I'm not like really going for 100% with this. Otherwise, yeah, there's one behind that thing there. I don't know why I tried to do the blade takedown when I don't have that upgrade. Although the 100% permadeath would be interesting. I think if I start to run out of games that I think it'd be interesting to do permadeath in, I might go back through and do like some of the games I did, but 100%.
And from the look of him, he won't last much longer. I need to save him.
Where are the files?
I'm not telling you.
You want us to cut off your fingers? I don't mind. We start with the fingers and see how high we... Look out!
Okay. I wanted to jump on that guy, but it wouldn't let me.
See if you can help him remember where he put those files.
It was a little bit awkward, but it worked. When they grab you like that, it's not the end of the world. I like it because they can boost your counter. Because you just punch them in the face, and I think people can attack you if you just sit there. Ajay, yeah, here in a minute when I'm not in a battle. That's everyone.
Batman! Oh, thank God you're here!
Thank you.
I don't have my gadgets in this section. Apparently they're like, yeah, no, this isn't section where you're allowed to have gadgets. Not that you really need them. Gotta go, but might be back later. Have a good one. Alright, you too. Thank you for stopping by.
Target is secured. We're bringing him to Arc 2. Over.
Batman! No!
Quiet! Wave goodbye. That's the last time you'll see him.
Nearly, Bats. I could feel you losing control there. A little more of that delicious fear gas, and it will be all over. For you.
That's all I need.
Did you think you stopped me at Ace Chemicals, Batman? You merely delayed the inevitable. Gotham is mine to do with as I please. And the same can be said of your friend. Poor little Barbara Gordon. Close your eyes. Can you see her? Cowering in the darkness, cursing the hero who failed her. She has become your weakness, your obsession, dragging you deeper into the abyss. I could have her killed right now. It would be cruel, sadistic, brutal. But I have other plans in store for both of you.
Cool.
Look, about what happened down there. I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to kill your mind. So, we still pals? Don't blame me. Blame Scarecrow and his hat of the Joker liberating miracle tonic.
No way. Batman's not stupid enough to try and come up here. Where the damn air... If he comes in here, he's dead.
Don't get cocky. You are nothing.
I've downloaded the code. I can aim at the drone or its designated targets to turn it against them.
Hey, the drone's locking onto me. What's going on? Everything's fine here. Must be a system glitch. Don't worry about it. One hard drive, sir. What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be controlling that drone. Something's interfering with it. I lost control. Target lost. Spread out and search. Checking on man down. Cover me. Poor guy. You need to wake up.
Epic.
He's heading up. Track him. Whoa! By the park.
Get up. Off.
He went this way. Got him. We actually...
I hate in this game that happens a lot where you're trying to jump over something and it's just like, how about you don't do that? Great. If this game, if it crashes when I go back into it, this isn't making it into a YouTube video.
You gotta stowaway,
It didn't
gentlemen.
crash.
Find him.
No way. Batman's not stupid enough to try and... Up here. Where the damn airship? If he comes in here, he's dead.
Don't get cocky.
I've downloaded the code. I can aim at the drone or its designated targets to turn it against them.
There's two. Ideally, I wanted targeting 3 people, but I might just do that.
What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be controlling that drone. Something's interfering with it. I lost control.
It's the bat. Screwing with it.
Bat hit him hard. I'm gonna assess the damage.
Why the hell would you do that way? There's another grade I could have gone into.
Deploying thermobaric charge. 3, 2, 1. Burn, Batman. Target's on the move. Move on my location.
Also, the way it grappled screwed me in that last part. Because I wanted to grapple up on an actual vantage point, and they grappled on something that they could see me on very easily, and I just got caught immediately.
What did he do this time? I don't know, but it looks painful. I never liked airships. Last time someone gets me up in one of these things.
I know. I've been feeling sick since we got on this damn thing. He's under the crate. Deploy sentry guns. Cut him down now.
Now that they're out of the way, I can use that console to disable the airship's defenses.
Nice work, Batman. But come on, let's be honest. It's the new suit, right? Not the worn-out hero inside.
The
weapon system controls are locked behind a scanner keyed to Stag's fingerprints. Without a clean set of his prints, I'm locked out. Maybe the CCTV camera feed can help me. I should scan the footage to see if Stag's hands touched any surfaces during the abduction.
Not what I
He
wanted.
isn't leaving any
Shut up,
fingerprints in
Batman.
this frame. Stag will have left a handprint on the floor there. I should check for other places he touched. There's more chance of getting a full set of prints. He touched the floor after he was thrown down the stairs. I should search for more prints. He touched that railing when he steadied himself. I should find more prints to reconstruct a full set. Stag left a handprint near the exit to the room. I know where Stag left his prints. Now I just have to scan those locations.
So, what's the deal here?
I've got an index fingerprint here. 3 locations left to scan.
Oh, and speaking of itty-bitty pieces, what do you think they're going to do to Barbara?
I've been able to reconstruct Stag's middle fingerprint. 2 spots left to scan. I've completed reconstruction of Stag's thumbprint. 1 site left. I've got the full set. I should be able to access Stag's computer system now.
So you're going to use a reconstruction of Staggy's handprint to access the computer.
That's the weapons dealt with. Scarecrow's next.
Oh, I know. When you're done, let's hack his online dating profile.
Identification confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Stag.
What the hell did you do to me? Helps you, idiot. Anyone who touches you now gets 1,000 volts.
The militia's combat suits can temporarily carry an electric charge. I won't be able to hit them when they're in that state.
You're not the only one with a high-tech.
Excellent choice, sir.
Happens sometimes and it's annoying.
much money even Batman won't be able to stop us.
It'll attract a lot of attention when I take out the minigunner. I should leave him until last.
All right, all of you. We need to charge the cloudburst and stop Batman from getting to the boss. Fail at either of those objectives, and I will personally make sure you're sucking on fear gas with Stag. Got it? Has he gone? I think he's gone. He's just waiting for another opening.
What do you mean he?
Hear that? We know how you fight, Batman.
They don't know I'm here. They shouldn't, at least. This game is stupid.
Our work is nearly done. My calibration.
I can't do that yet.
Can't do that yet. Sure you can.
Until then, keep supplying me with energy cells.
Just in case.
No, please, let me out. Don't gas me.
I did not want that. Happens all the time, and it's so annoying. I don't. When have you has anyone been like, okay, I'm gonna jump down on this person by pressing X and not the button that actually does that? You shouldn't be able to jump down on someone the way you jump off of something. Now go over next to that thing so I can kill you. Also, like, these rooms suck. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't like any of of this game's... Oh, that just scares them? Fuck you, game. Why would you have something that does absolutely nothing?
They're going to kill me.
You were warned, gentlemen. Batman is here. Let's show what we learned. I want two teams. Team 1, keep charge the cloudburst. Team 2, find him.
Over there, come on. Hear that, Batman? You know you're here.
That's stupid. I mean, like, the gargoyle, or the lack of gargoyles, really. Like, there's no vantage points in these sections, which are dumb. That time it makes a little, the second time I got spotted in that section, fine. But the first one was stupid, and I hate it, and this game frustrates me. So I guess we're restarting. If I crash the stream, trying to do this, I'm gonna be very annoyed, because it happens. It's happened before.